It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your Thursday. We are waking up with temperatures that are a bit warmer today. It's about 67 degrees as of 5 o'clock in the morning. We are dry to start, and we are going to look at mostly sunny skies as we head through at least the early half of the day today. Later on today, I do reintroduce some opportunities for showers and thunderstorms back in the forecast, but the overall headline in this forecast is that heat and humidity is back. In the Ozarks, we are looking at high temperatures as we head closer to the weekend, and 90s could be back as early as today. I have a high temperature near 90 degrees for the Springfield area. A bit of a heat index. I think it'll feel maybe like the mid 90s when you factor in the relative humidity at peak heating this afternoon. We also will see winds out of the south today, only 5 to 10 miles an hour, but there's at least an isolated chance for a little pop-up shower or thunderstorm this afternoon. It's only about a 20% chance for rain, but I have to at least mention it. So if you're heading out the door right now, just grab the umbrella. You'll want to take that with you today in case you get underneath one of these pop-up showers or thunderstorms. Conditions across the country, they've settled down a bit. Remnants of Beryl are now moving off to the northeast, and the East Coast is expecting a cool down today. That will be a really nice change of pace for them because record highs is what they've been dealing with, those record low temperatures, record high low temperatures. So very warm overnight lows. Well, we are going to see a bit of a cooler pattern for the East Coast because of the remnants of Beryl and a cold front along the East Coast, allowing for some showers and thunderstorms out there as well. In the Ozarks, we're focusing on the heat and humidity as we head into the weekend. We've got numbers that are going to climb each and every day. So today, near 90 degrees. We're in the mid 90s tomorrow. I've got upper 90s in the forecast by the weekend. And when you have temperatures that hot, it just takes a little bit of humidity in the air to make things feel much worse than they actually are. Triple-digit heat index values will head our direction again as we head into the weekend forecast. Today, we have that isolated opportunity for some showers and thunderstorms. I actually hold on to that in the forecast tomorrow, too. I think the first half of your Thursday is dry, but I introduced some storm chances after 2 p.m. We'll also see a storm chance on Friday, again, only about 20%, so it's not a washout by any means. Don't cancel your plans for today or tomorrow. Just know that we might be dodging a couple of storms in the afternoon hours. High temperatures on Friday will still manage to climb to the low and mid 90s. Then we've got 90s back in full force by Saturday and Sunday. It looks hot and humid with triple-digit heat index values both Saturday and Sunday of this weekend. Around the country, I told you about Beryl heading over to the north and east, dropping her remnants of rainfall there. We also have dangerous heat and record-setting temperatures that continue for much of the West Coast. It's been very persistent out west, and we are talking about that high heat sticking around through the weekend for our friends on the West Coast. Also, the National Hurricane Center, they're scanning the Atlantic for any signs of activity. They are watching an area off the southeast coast for possible tropical development. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that through the end of the week and into the weekend. After Beryl made landfall in the United States earlier, hurricane season is already off to a pretty active start. So watching the tropics, we have some very warm waters for rapid development out in the open water. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. This one having to do with lightning strikes. On average, how many times per year is the Empire State Building struck by lightning? And the options were 5 times, 15, 25, or 50 times. If you chose C, you would be correct. A lot of C answers this week. That's not intentional. But C, 25, is the answer. On average, the Empire State Building's antenna is hit by lightning 25 times per year. This is also noted on the building's official website, by the way. Intensity of storms in that area can often make for a spectacular and breathtaking photograph, of which there are many of the Empire State Building getting directly hit by lightning. Makes for a cool photo. Probably kind of scary if you're looking at it, but that's what the antenna is for. It disrupts it, so we don't affect the actual building. By the way, if you were wondering which building is most famously struck by lightning the most, it would be the Willis Tower. On average, it is struck 38 times a year. Of course, the Willis Tower in Chicago is going to make the list. Interesting. In 2023, upping that average number, it was struck 104 times in 2023. The average is 38 for the Willis Tower. It is 25 for the Empire State Building. Now you know. All right, here's your next question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. What is the name of the scale used to measure wind strengths? Do you think it is the Beaufort scale, the enhanced Fujita scale, the Saffir-Simpson scale, or the vector scale of motion? You can take your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Head on over to the website to enter our daily trivia question. You could win $20 to Scooters Coffee every single weekday. Thanks so much to Scooters and to Rescue Towing for sponsoring Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. And thanks for listening this morning. I'm meteorologist Abby Dyer. We will chat again early tomorrow.